Can you say your name again?
Okay, my name is Yi Hsuan Lai. So Yi Hsuan is my first name and Lai is my last name.
Full name is Gabrielė. Like for me, it's very interesting work.
Yeah.
I did it in 2018. The name is Zero Free. It was also a name for my exhibition. It means like a call to emergency. So I was using medical images from Soviet medical books, and it was really interesting because for around 50 years they didn't change.
Oh, for those illustrations, they didn't change.
They didn't change those illustrations while we were in these Soviet times. Oh, and so I took those pictures, I remade them a little bit, and then I put them to the nowadays background.
Yeah, yeah. Are those environments nearby the place you live?
Some of them they are like next to the sea, so it's like seaside. And I was exploring this a view when you really don't recognize when was it made.
Okay. Oh, you can recognize like the time is anonymous.
Really, not really, like I don't know. So some of them they look like really medieval, like from which century. But I also like to make kind of fun situations. So those pictures were in black and white.
Yeah.
I made them like I put some color and then like let's have like nice, like more beautiful and fun. Maybe some of them are romantic. At first, I was thinking, should I write? What does it mean or not? And then I
Maybe
thought,
no.
maybe no, because it's more interesting, and I like to leave a space for viewers. Like, what is it? Because you really can't recognize gender.
Yes, I like this picture too, and there's very spiritual feeling
Yes,
for
and
me.
and
Yeah.
this kind of picture, it says about, like, of course I put the very romantic environment in my countryside
Yeah.
place where I go,
Yeah.
but it's also about intimacy. Also this kind of picture where the doctor really touches. So like this medical things, like I think it came because I had a lot of surgeries for myself. And then I was little and then a teenager. I had a shorter legs, so they made longer. Like these relationships really, like, I don't know, like really, like kind of were really painful for me.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, like in
For
general,
sure. For
like
sure.
in general, how people are sometimes homophobic. I was trying to explore it, or like, for example, at the moment I'm really interested in this biopolitics and post-humanism. We can discuss how these systems controls our bodies. Like these red and gray lines, they are for trucks.
Okay. Oh, so
They are lightning, like
yeah, yeah,
these
yeah, 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 yeah.
reflectors.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and always was thinking about this control mechanism, how they connect, where is the body, and so on. Also was like this intimacy part
Yeah.
was really, really interesting, really important, and at the moment it's very important.
I think there's like a combination of the mechanism, right? Is the
Yeah,
word mechanism, also the like very corporeal fleshly, like a bodily feeling, such as the color you use and the shape, such as this red part underneath make me feel very bodily, but like the
yeah,
lines, it's very medically, and they are kind of intertwine with each other.
I took a picture. I was like, how to take it without reflection, but I couldn't.
But I mean, that's interesting part for me because we need to document this collage. So the final, it's like everything. I think right now, because artists need to share our work through website or on the internet a lot. So I think it's transformed this actual collage work, and because of this reflection of your body, and it turns to different things for me.
Okay, now we got
And I think that's an interesting part because there's two different kind of layer of you. One is your actual image, but it's a blurry reflection. Another is your artwork, which also created from you.
And also that's my leg. I had a surgery.
Wow.
So I was imitating this apparatus.
But that looks so painful.
Yeah. So in this photo, I made a kind of a transformation, I believe. It looks like an animal. It can be like an animal.
Yeah. Is it the traces from something you wear? The mark on your body?
Yeah, like marks.
Yeah.
That's the word. Yeah.
Is that something you need to wear every day?
It's like no, I don't need it. It just when I have a pain in my knee, so I put on, and then it leaves these kind of marks.
And I can recognize which part of your body is.
It was like a diary,
Yeah.
And they were like Instagram photos.
So beautiful.
So
And it's beautiful also how you present on the wall.
So this metallic object was made by one person, and then this orange thing, it's like material, like it was used, especially in Soviet times, to put on mattresses in the hospital.
Oh, mattress.
On the mattress, like it is waterproof.
Okay.
Material, and then you put on a mattress. So, and I was drawing like memory lines, and you can watch it.
That's cool.
And see what kind of lines there are. So it's also connected to the body and to the control systems. I really try not to, like at this moment, I really try not to show my own body directly, because it's like, why?
When I started come to New York, and then I started this project, when I didn't know anyone here, and then like this place is like my friend, so I started to become part of it. It's like create this kind of friends or accompanying relationship in the photography. So I'm making costumes and then take self-portraiture. Some of them my friend helped me, and they are very kind of theatrical.
Yes,
and then photography is like transfer like inner space and exterior space. And I really like the physicality of the material to present in kind of photography. So such as that kind of tension, and I squeeze this balloon in the pipe, or I'm like the highly disposal characteristics that I feel from New York, and the snake, like this cup, and I turn them into a snake, and it's like more playful. And this is like me with my friend, and then we hide it under fabric. I call this lover. We barely breathe because I choose a too thick fabric. So I'm like taking the newspaper and then make all these costumes.
Great.
And this is like photography because the background is like the the image that this kind of flower that I found in New York, and I feel it's very funny because they looks like a rounded shape. It's not natural, but it's funny. So I was here, like I'm making this costume and then like poke this background and like get my body out. And a lot of people, yeah, they can recognize for the first time they saw it. When I walk by the construction sites and then I see this kind of hole from the plastic, the cover for the window, I'm like, imagine like how the people in the city, what do they imagine through watching through it. So a lot of it's like presenting my fantasy and using this kind of costume transform my body into like different characters.
Yes, I like your works that really like kind of performative also.
Yeah, I think I didn't know that I didn't have the idea of why I use my body a lot in my work, but I kind of feel like my body could be like very fluid, transform different things, and using my body as a subject and then dressing different issue or different things that I want to discuss about. So this is I feel I want to present the people that I saw in the subway. They're kind of very isolated and then stressed. So I'm sewing this costume like for months and then wearing that and take this image.
Wow. So it's there you are there.
Yeah, I'm there. So the thing is, I feel when I wearing this, I'm experience this feeling at the same time because that's a very heavy, also hot when I was wearing that. And when I'm wearing that and I ask my friend to take a picture, I feel I turn into an object that's between human and not human because I'm like I kind of can hear things happening all around me, but people can't really identify me. And I think this situation actually happened for a lot of people, right? Like they are human beings, but people not identify them because they are in a very isolated situation. So I make this kind of very immersive installation and using the color from my artwork. And this is actually a bit like a commercial building. So they give us each different space and then to do the exhibition. And I found
pop-up gallery,
Yeah. So it's like we have 1 week to install, and then another week to in the show. So I have this column, and when I found I have this column, I was like, well, there's a column there, but I kind of used the vinyl and then put one of another image. Turn this architectural elements into like combine with the image into it's like a body. I feel for the certain time that I stay here, and I just feel I don't want to hide under the costume anymore. Like I don't want to. I feel I want to get through something more straightforward and more, but how to say that? It's like cut things out, and I don't want to hide underneath or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's transformation.
I'm making these sculptures. It's using sculpted clay, and these are also the sculpture that associate with our bodies. Some of them have the very similar shape, but some of them doesn't have the similar shape at all. But in the photography, it could transform this sculpture and really immersive into my body. And
really nice. I really like that.
This one is like, I'm thinking it's about the COVID time when that happened, and I was thinking everybody was like interact through the screen. So I'm like make like a clay cover a hand, and it's like and they are interact through this screen, kind of between fake and real, virtual and then actual. Or like I feel the objects that I'm using every day, how this left kind of hair like symbolize my, I don't know, like every day we've been changing and these things are fading away, as if our life are fading away actually every day by day. So this clay is kind of collect these hairs and turn turn this brush into a bodily thing. These are very, I think this words more address my like a psychological state. Also, I got being sick for a while, that I just put the clay on the medicine that I took, or just put this on part of the mirror. And I'm thinking, for if I have a actual place to show, I would like to present this mirror and then just put this clay on the mirror as an object in the space. So I love like a close out, the ambiguous, how you can define which part of your body within this sculpture together. I think some of them also related to that, how I feel, think about my body. Like I feel bad about that I don't have a big books. And also that's from my past culture, the standard feel woman need to have a big boots as a beautiful and attractive figure. So I'm like making these weird boots and like more like like my breast is not your breast. It's like I want to make my body turn to grotesque, and then so you can't judge it anymore. A little bit like that. So I'm thinking about physicalize the feeling, as if like it's the pain, it's like extension of the pain, and it's physicalized, but it's also like I don't know how to describe it, or extended my fingers or my knee. This kind of bodily senses and extended through this sculpture and in the photography. And also like to play this material, like I printed this on the nylon lycra. So this is like a fabric can really extend it, and I can bound it on different objects. This is a chair.
I see.
Yeah, but this is like turn this chair into an abstract form that we bring our body in a space, and how this kind of psychological and physical kind of fusing together. But I can see a lot of share language from us.
I can see
and I feel and I feel very amazing, like because we are not choosing each other by knowing each other's word. And but I check your website and I can see so many feelings that could be shared.
Yeah.